Good morning, students. Now it's time for social studies, and we'll be starting a new chapter, chapter 4, Our India. Our country, India, is one of the most beautiful countries. India, also known as Bharat, is our country. In Hindi, we call Bharat. Our country, India, is a part of the continent Asia. So, in which continent does India lies? It lies in the continent Asia. It is the seventh largest country in the world. It is the second most populated country in the world. More than 120 crore people live here. Our country is not the same everywhere. Our country is indeed a world by itself. We have here all types of landforms, as we have done in the previous chapters. We have done about mountains, plateaus and plains, and we said also India, it is a land of cultures of the different landforms, different types of landforms like mountains, plateaus and plains. We have here people speaking different languages, following different religions and engaged in a wide variety of occupations. So people here speak different languages, they follow different religions and they are engaged in different variety of occupations. Yet we belong to one country, India, and we all are Indians. People who live in India are known as Indians. It is bound by the, look at the map, it is bound by the Great Himalayas in the north and Indian Ocean in the south. This is Indian Ocean in the south and Great Himalayas in the north. The land of our country has been divided into four regions: the Himalayas, the northern plains, the southern plateau and the coastal plains. Now, India is divided into four main regions. They are the Himalayas, the northern plains, the southern plateau and the coastal plains. Now, read the Himalayas. We have a very high mountain ranges in our country. The Himalayan mountain ranges are in the north of India. So we have a very high mountain ranges, and the higher parts of these mountains are always there. Always the mountains, the higher parts of the mountains, they are always covered with snow. These ranges have some highest peaks in the world. So these Himalayan mountains, they are ranges. They are in the north of India, and the higher parts of the mountains, they are always covered with snow. And there are some higher in these ranges have some highest peaks in the world. Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. It is 8,848 meters high. Nanda Devi and Kanchenjunga are the other important peaks of the Himalayas. So, which is the highest peak in the world? Mount Everest. Apart from that, Nanda Devi and Kanchenjunga are also the important peaks of the Himalayas. Many of our rivers like in the Indus, Ganga, Satluj, Yamuna and Brahmaputra start from the Himalayas. So, the source of these rivers are the Himalayas. Kashmir and Kulu, the famous valleys, are located in the Himalayas. The lower slopes of the Himalayas have thick forest. This is called the Tarai region. The lower slopes of the Himalayas have thick forests. This is known as the Tarai regions. Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. This Himalayan peak is in Nepal. The northern plains. Various rivers like Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra and Indus begin from the Himalayas. They have the source from the Himalayas, and many famous cities lie on the banks of these rivers. The plains of the Himalayan ranges, they are very fertile and they are very good for growing crops, grains, and most of the India food grains are produced here. This area is very much thickly populated. The climate of northern plain is it is cold in winters and hot in summers. The southern plateau. There is a huge plateau called the Deccan Plateau in the southern part of India. So this is the Deccan Plateau in the southern part of India, of our country. The land which is the land which is little higher than the surrounding land and has a flat surface is called the plateau. In the Deccan Plateau, most of the rivers are small. It is generally hard and rocky. It covers a large part of our country. Just look at the picture. It covers a large part of our country. Some parts of the plateau are covered with the thick forests. Many people live in these forests. The famous rivers in this plateau are the Narmada, Krishna, Kaveri, Godavari, Tapi, and Mahanadi. So, the Deccan Plateau covers a large part of the southern plateau covers a large part of our country, and the rivers that are famous here are Narmada, Krishna, Kaveri, Godavari, Tapi, and Mahanadi. The desert of the Thar. There is a big desert in the northwest of our country. It is located in the west of the Rajasthan. This area is mostly covered with sand. As you know, the desert area, they are mostly covered with the sand. This part of India is known as the Great Indian Desert or the Thar Desert. This part of our country is mostly dry. You know, in the deserts, there is usually dry. It is usually mostly dry and hot in deserts. It rains very little in the desert. Very few plants and trees grow in such places. And the popular trees that grow in this type of deserts are the cactus. The camel is the most important animal of the desert. It is called the ship of the desert. Coastal plain, this is also known as the Indian Peninsula. The southern part of India is surrounded by sea on the three sides. Look at the picture, the southern part, the three sides, they are covered with the sea. Such lands which are surrounded by sea on the three sides are called peninsula. The Arabian Sea on the west, Bay of Bengal on the east, and Indian Ocean on the south surround the Indian Peninsula. There are many islands in the water bodies. There are many. See, like this is the picture of the Lakshadweep Island, and there are many islands in the water bodies surrounding Indian Peninsula. An island is what is island? An island, it is a piece of land surrounded by water on all the sides. Andaman and Nicobar Islands in the Bay of Bengal and Lakshadweep in the Arabian Sea are very popular for tourism. So, name the island that is in the Bay of Bengal. It's Andaman and Nicobar Island, and in Arabian Sea it is the Lakshadweep, which is very much popular for tourism. The climate. We have read that the land surface is not the same throughout India. In the same way, the climate too is different in the different parts. The mountains have a cold climate almost throughout the year. In the northern plains, the summers are very hot, and while the winters are cold. And in the coastal places, it is neither very hot nor very cold. We have finished this chapter. I'll be giving you fill in the blanks. Put the right or wrong and match the following. Tick the correct option along with this video. Copy in your notebook. Thank you.